Hey guys, SuperVegeta25 here, and here doing a video that I said I was going to do, maybe in the last video or the video before, somewhere in one of my comeback videos. I said I was going to do a video game, games I bought recently, well not recently, some of them are, a couple of them are recent I guess, but otherwise, you know, these are games from, like, basically from the start of the year or something like that. So I only have some of them, but it's probably about like 75% of them, maybe half. I don't know, because I know I have others. I just grabbed what I remember that I bought from this year. It might have been maybe a couple games I bought in November, December. Don't know. I didn't want to get too much because the video will be too long. So here we go. There's no particular order. I just grabbed them, put them here. So it's a mix of different consoles here, mainly this generation. So here we go. Okay, first game here I got is Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi for the PS3. You know, I really expected a lot more from this game, considering I really liked Raging Blast 1 and 2. 2 improved more on 1, more characters, better animation, more moves, etc., etc. I know a lot of people are not fans of those games, unless you're actually a fan of Dragon Ball Z, naturally, but you know, it takes a while to master those type of games. It's not like Street Fighter or Tekken or Marvel vs. Capcom or any of those type of games. It's not like it's a 3D open world fighting game. So, but anyways, Ultimate Tenkaichi, Bandai, they try to make it feel like the Dragon Ball Z universe even closer than ever, but it's kind of like, I don't know, they put too many quick time events. It's like less fighting and more watching, so it's more of a downgrade. I don't know, I put about 20 hours into it. It's alright. I gotta get back into it, so I was trying to get more trophies out of the game. There's new modes in here. It's like create a character mode or something like that. You create your character and you have the story or whatever. So basically, I think it's collecting the Dragon Balls, you're getting a wish or something. Typical story, but you know, it's Dragon Ball Z for you. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. You can buy this for like $20 now. I'd say it's worth it for $20. Otherwise, I would give this game like a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10. I expected more from this though, but it's still fun. It's Dragon Ball Z. I still like it, but just not as good as the other games. Okay, next game I got here, the Amazing SpiderMan for the PS3. This game is really fun. They fixed a lot from the previous games, even though I do like the previous games like Web of Shadows, Shattered Dimensions. Never played Edge of Time. That came out like 2 years ago, 2 falls ago. But this game is really good. It makes you feel like you're more Spider-Man, like especially when you're web swinging and everything. It just feels more free roamish, like it feels more free and everything, except the downfall is that the whole city is kind of dead, except for like maybe some side missions that would pop up after we beat a main mission. But otherwise, it's a really fun game. I actually really like it. Other than that, it's decently long. Each mission is like, you know, half hour or something like that. I don't know. There's over a dozen missions in the game, so you can pack into like 10 hours of the game, including side missions. Maybe more, like 10-12 hours it took me. But it's supposed to be a sequel to the movie, so I'm not going to really get too much into that, but it's really good. You could buy it probably for under $40 now. I'd say it's worth it. Next game I got here is Asura's Wrath. I got this game for, I think, $30. It was half off at Target, so at the time, a few months ago, so I picked it up. I opened it. I was going to try it, but then I was too tired at the time or sick, so I didn't bother, so I kind of bypassed it since. But my girlfriend played it, the first chapter of the game, and she said it was like playing like a movie. So, you know, like every game is. But yeah, it looks really cool though. I played the demo. I liked the demo at the time. But yeah, I still need to try this. Okay, we got the Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings Enhanced Edition for the Xbox 360. I played the PC version. I didn't really get too far into it. I didn't even beat the first act out of the 3 acts. But this game is really amazing. It's definitely one of my favorites from this year. It's probably my top 3 for this year so far, so it's definitely going to be a candidate for my top 10 favorite games of 2012. But yeah, this is how an RPG should be, a medieval game. Like Dragon Age should definitely, like the BioWare team for Dragon Age should definitely look what CD Projekt has done, and this game is amazing. It blows you away. Graphics is not as good as the PC version. PC, you know, it's PC, but it's definitely great how they enhanced it and for the 360 and everything. And the enhanced edition comes with what I think free downloads what the PC did or something, and it's like new areas, new weapons, and stuff like that. But it's a great game, great game. I would give it like a 9.5 out of 10 just from some small issues. Like there was actually a few glitches in the game I got. Not sure if CD Projekt ever fixed it or Microsoft, whoever. So yeah, The Witcher 2. You could definitely get it for under $40 for the 360. Go on Amazon. Definitely pick this up. Great game. Okay, Lollipop Chainsaw for the PS3. Bought this game when it came out. I got it through Amazon. One big flaw with this game. One big flaw. Way too short. You could beat this game in about 4 or 5 hours, and then after that it feels like I don't know what else to do in the game. But otherwise it's really cool, really good beat 'em up hack and slash zombie game. You know, you play as this you know, this blonde cheerleader here with big tits and everything and all that above, but you know, you slay zombies, you go through the high school, you go through like farmland and all this and the city and all this crap. Otherwise it's a pretty funny game too, and it's really fun. A lot of blood and gore, and it's pretty hilarious, like I said. But pretty cool boss battles. But like I said, it's really short. I would wait for this game to go under like $30-20 or rent it. You could beat it in a day. But usually I don't do that, but I beat it in like, I think I beat it in like 2 days. I think I did the prologue one night because you know, I work late, so I just did the prologue, and I think I beat the game through the next day or something. But yeah, I didn't really have a reason to go back to it, maybe for trophies in the future, but it's still a fun game, so I'd recommend it for, you know, a cheaper price. Okay, we got Star Wars The Old Republic for the PC. I bought this for $8. BioWare put a major price drop on this because supposedly this is supposed to go free online, and I went online and I thought it was free already, or I got a free month pass, but apparently it never worked, the free month pass. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but I'm just gonna wait for the free MMO pass thing. That's gonna happen, I think, next month, or it's maybe happening later this month. Don't know, but yeah. Didn't get to play it. Wish I could soon. Next game we got here is Dragon's Dogma. I'm not going to talk too much about this, only the fact that I sold it for actually Resident Evil 6. When I was playing it was pretty cool, but it was really too hard. Kind of reminded me of Dead Island a little bit, of the difficulty level. This game I just didn't have patience for at the time. I don't know what was wrong with it. I think it felt too much like Monster Hunter to me. I'm not a big fan of Monster Hunter. I'm trying to get into Monster Hunter Unite on the PSP currently, playing it at work, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get back into this game. It's supposed to be a big expansion pack. Maybe there'll be like a Game of the Year edition or enhanced edition, special edition, whatever. Maybe I'll get it then. It'll probably be cheaper and you get more for your money. Next game here, I got Resident Evil 6 for the 360. I got this on release day. Well, no, not on release day, I'm sorry. I got it actually a week after the release day, as I didn't have the money or anything. I still got the pre-order code and everything. GameStop held it for me, so I'm going to make a review for this game, so I'm not going to talk too much about this. I'm actually going to make a separate review. I'm going to make a Leon campaign review video, a Jake video review, Chris review, Ada review, and everything else review or something. So I'm going to have like 4 or 5 separate videos for my full review on this game to really put a full detail on this, on the story, the graphics, the voice acting, the gameplay, of course the gameplay, the design of the game, all that kind of stuff. But otherwise it's pretty positive right now. So a little bit negative, but very positive. Okay, here I got the Ico and Shadow Colossus collection here for the PS3. Didn't really get to play this much. I started Ico maybe a month ago. I played like an hour through it. Can't really say much. I didn't really get to play that much. One of these games I just kind of bypassed again and playing something else. A lot of you are going to probably yell at me for this, but, you know, for not really playing it through much, but I really would love to get back into this and really have the time and put my effort through it, because I really actually do want to play this, because I never actually played Eco. I played parts of Shadow of the Colossus in the past, but there's actually a lot of classic PS2 games I really didn't get a chance to play, so, yeah, I'll get to this. Possibly after Resident Evil 6, my full gameplay on that. Next here I got Devil May Cry HD Collection for the 360. I got for the 360 because I already have the games on the PS2, so it's time to change it up. So, saying that right there before people yell at me for, you know, saying, no, you didn't get for PS3, Devil May Cry was originally on PS3. So, I'm PS2, but, you know, anyways, didn't get to play it yet. I bought it, you know, $40. My girlfriend really wanted to actually get this, but she's almost done with the first one right now. She's been playing it while she's working at home, so on her breaks and everything, she'll be playing this. Didn't get to play it myself. Not really in a rush to play it. I already played the games multiple times. So I would actually like to get this for the achievements and see, you know, playing, especially the third game on HD, so that'd be pretty cool. Okay, next here I got Rayman Origins. I got this used probably earlier this year, like January or something, February or something like that. You know, it's Rayman, we expect. It's a platformer, very fun. A lot of it can be frustrating though, but it's really fun with all with the co-op and everything. It makes it a blast to play. Here's another game. I was gonna probably do an unboxing on this, but you know, wasn't too sure, but I already unboxed it back in the past. I think I got this back in June or this year. But it's a game called Overblood for the PlayStation 1. I think it's got a... I didn't get to play this yet, but I really plan on to. I think it plays like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. So, you know, it looks pretty cool, and a lot of people put good feedback on this game when the game came out. I think it came out in, let's see, we'll read it, 1987. Oh, wow. Okay, I thought it was more old. I thought it was more like 99 or 98. But, yeah, Overblood. Let me know if you guys have played this or heard really actually good things about it. I did look through it, though, and a lot of people did say it was good. But if any of you played it, please let me know. Next thing I hear is Spiderman Web of Shadows for the 360. I already got this game when it came out for the PS3 back 4 years ago. I bought it on the 360. It was like $15, bought it on eBay, because I really actually like this game. It's one of my favorite Spider-Man games of all time. I bought it to play for the achievements and just play for the heck of it, you know. And it was, you know, if the PS3 version had trophies, I probably wouldn't have bought this, but I bought it for the achievements. It's fun to do, so. Okay, next I got here's a sealed copy of Jurassic Park, the game. Made by Telltale Games? I don't know if I'm saying this right. But anyways, I heard some mixed things about this, but I bought it. It was like $10, but at Best Buy it was a clearance. It was like half price, so you know, I figured I'd get this. Next I got here is Resident Evil. Some stuff on here. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City Special Edition. All I gotta say about this game is most disappointing game I've ever played this year, or in a while, because it does not play like Resident Evil. It feels like I'm playing a SOCOM game, because it's made by the SOCOM people, and it feels like I'm playing a SOCOM game. So it's just a ton of action, 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 action. Nothing scary about it, you know. It's not just the point. A lot of stiff controls, too much stiff controls, a lot of glitches and everything. All the guns feel like crap in the game. There's like no blocking in the game. There's, I don't know, the only positive thing about this is there's actually a ton of weapons, a lot of them, so I don't know, there's about like over 20 or so, 25 weapons or something. I think it's actually more than Resident Evil 6, but the point is that, you know, it's really disappointing. There's some fun parts in this game. To be honest, the DLC missions that came out, they're like $20 in total, $10 for half the story, is actually better than the what do you call it, the USS? No, it's the USS? Yeah, USS, that's like the team of Hunk and everything that everyone knows about from the original Resident Evil series, you know, those guys with the masks and everything. It's actually the Spec Ops team, which is the good guys, going through Raccoon City, is actually better than the USS missions. They actually have a better final boss, better story, and everything. It's better than the actual game. But otherwise, really disappointing game. I recommend it still. It's still Resident Evil, but I mean they have some cool enemies in here. You know, they still have Lickers, Hunters in the game. They have the Tyrant guys here, the Bull guys. I forgot what they call them, Mr. X, I think. Not too sure. But yeah, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Next one I got here is Mass Effect 3, the Collector's Edition. Really good Collector's Edition, good for its price. I think it was $80. You get like a, let's see, it says you get a hard cased art book, get a comic book on the limited edition comic book. I think it takes place before the third game. You get an N7 patch. That's the ship, N7, I believe. You get bonus downloadable content that was like first day DLC, and you get all this other kind of stuff. But it's really good for the money. It was like $20 more than the actual game. It was worth it, and it was the final Mass Effect of the series. For now, they're gonna probably. I think there's talk of a fourth one right now, but it doesn't involve Commander Shepard. But otherwise, like I was gonna say, it's a really good game. Only a couple flaws in the game. It lacks RPG elements majorly from the second one. It took away. Second one's my favorite one, by the way. Third one's still really fun though. Action and the gunplay is really good. I like the melee. They improved. The ending they could have done better. I didn't think it was too bad, but I think they could have gave you more choices. But you know, what can you do? But otherwise, it's really fun, and I recommend it. Mass Effect 3. Okay, next game I got here is Resident Evil Revelations. I'm gonna say this now. This is one of the best handheld games I've ever played, and being Resident Evil, my favorite franchise, it's an excellent game. And for the standards of Resident Evil, it's really good. It's way better than Resident Evil 5. Except Resident Evil 5 has more content, but this has really fun stuff. It has, like when you beat the game, I think when you beat the game, or you can just do it from the start, it's called Raid Mode. It's kind of like a form of Mercenaries, but it's more straight path. Mercenaries are like in an area. The Raid Mode, you're trying to get to the end of the level. But kind of like the Mercenaries. It's really fun. You play co-op with someone. You have to kill as many enemies as fast as possible to get through it. But it's really fun. The story's pretty good. It's a little far-fetched out there, but great characters. You know, you got Jill, you got Chris in the game, and a couple of new characters. I like the enemies in this game. It's pretty cool. One thing that lacks, no headshots in this game, but you know, it's a handheld. I thought the camera went out, but really good game. You could buy it for probably under $40, but either way, definitely get it. It's really fun. I played on the circle pad and without the circle pad, and it feels fine. If you don't want to throw out the $20, you really don't need the circle pad. In other words, the circle pad is for an extra analog stick, if you guys don't know, and it gives you the ability to move around faster and everything. You know, one's to move for the camera, one's to move your character. You could do that on your 3DS without the pad, but it makes it easier with the circle pad. But you don't need it. But yeah, Resident Evil Revelations, pick it up. Great Resident Evil game. Next game we got here is Spirit Camera for the 3DS. Didn't get to play this, but my girlfriend started playing this, and she said you have to play in the light in order to play this game, or excuse me, to play this or something. Like you got to scan these cards, these AR cards or something while you play. I think I don't know. It's something you got to use the AR cards with the game in here, and you got to play it during the light. And this is a horror game. It's like a spin-off of Fatal Frame, but I don't really know much about it, but it sounds kind of lame. Icarus Uprising, I actually did not finish this. I'm more than halfway through the game, but it's really fun. It kind of hurts my hands after a while, even with the standee that they give you with the game. But it's really fun. One of the best, actually, 3DS games of this year. I didn't get too many that came out this year. I think I just got the games that came out this year. I got Spirit Camera that came out this year, Resident Evil, and I think Icarus, and maybe one other game. I'm not too sure. But really good game. I would get it. Two more here. We got Silent Hill Downpour. Very mixed review game, but it's really good, really fun game. I love the character Murphy. He's a really good, startup protagonist to the series. Really good game. Downpour, I think they could have called it a different name than that, but I guess it doesn't really resemble the story too much. I mean, the downpour in the game is for whenever it rains really hard, and there's like more enemies and they're more aggressive and everything, but it doesn't really relate to the story. I mean, but don't know why they did that. I guess they did it for effect to make it harder or annoying, but otherwise it's a really cool game. The final boss is really lame though, but really good game. It has multiple endings like every Silent Hill game, according to your actions, of course. I tried every ending in the game, yeah, really good game. I would definitely get it. You could probably buy it for like 40 or 30 bucks right now. It came out early this year. I think February, March it came out this year. Great game. Definitely get it. Silent Hill. And finally but not least, Silent Hill HD Collection. It comes with Silent Hill 2 and 3. Wish it came with 4. But this is actually the most disappointing HD Collection I ever got. Not only it didn't come with 4, that's not the biggest issue, is that the HD isn't that great. It's still fuzzy looking and everything. Nothing wrong with that. It's still enhanced, but the coloring actually looks like yellow in the game the whole time. But it's good for the achievements. I only played through them once through the HD Collection, but yeah, I think you're better off playing the originals if you're not trying to go for achievements or trophies, because Konami never even patched the game. Don't know why. I guess they're too busy or lazy. So I don't know. They should have fixed the coloring and everything. The glitches are horrendous in this game. A lot of people will tell you that if they have this. But yeah, that's it. I would still recommend it though. You could probably buy it for like 20 bucks, but it's still really good. Silent Hill, you can't go wrong. But yeah, that's it. I had another game. Actually, I had another game. I actually just forgot. It was The Darkness 2. I never got to play it yet, but I played the demo. Not gonna get into it because I can't find it, but nothing special. But it was pretty fun. I had another handful of games, at least under 10. But these are I think these are the more important games I got here, I guess. Like I said, it was just a few. One of them is I actually saved because I'm going to do an unboxing on that. So I might do that in the next episode. I might do that in a couple of days. But yeah, keep a look at it. I hope you enjoyed my video, guys, and I'll see you later.